What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. And as you guys can see, Grace is going to be featured in this video. So we're actually here at O'Reilly's currently, and we're going to change the color of the wheels on the Evo 10. So I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to spray paint wheels. Do it yourself, because last time Austin sprayed the wheels on the Evo 8, they came out amazing. But I figured some of you guys might want to spray your own wheels and don't know how to do it. So I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to, because I've plasti dipped multiple of my other cars in the past, bunch of my Subarus. And so we're not doing plasti dip because plasti dips suck, but we're gonna get some automotive grade spray paint and paint the wheels. So Grace gets to pick the color.
I'm so excited.
Are you super excited?
Yeah.
What color are you gonna go with?
I really want like a sparkly black.
A sparkly black. So we're gonna go into O'Reilly's. Hopefully they have good options, and if not, we'll go somewhere else to pick one. But let's go in and see what colors they have. All right, baby, what color?
This one.
But they only have one. So
better have more.
they have a ton of options, but if they only have one, we might have to drive to another location to get more. Do you like any other colors that they have multiple of?
Okay, O'Reilly's had some, but they didn't have exactly what I wanted, and they only had only one or two bottles of everything that I liked. So we're going to, what is it?
I think we're gonna go to Advance and see what they have.
Auto Parts.
Hopefully we can find the color she wants, because she wants like a sparkly black
Yeah.
gloss. Because matte, I don't like the look of matte.
Yeah, I feel like matt's gonna be hard to keep clean, and
I agree.
So
on to location number 2, and then if we can't find anything there, we're gonna go to Home Depot, and hopefully we find the correct paint.
yeah, we'll see you there.
All right, guys, Advance came in so clutch. We found it. Look at this.
This was hiding.
Ooh,
This
some
was
black
making
sparkle.
it hide.
Yeah, so that was sitting in front of these. So
And this is
2, I think we should get 3.
3 or
just
4?
in case. I don't think it'll take more than 3.
Oh, I don't want a broken can.
Yeah, we'll get the non-broken one. But yep, this is it. So Rust-Oleum, graphite, and look, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but there's a little bit of sparkle in there. So I think Grace is gonna love these. All right, so Grace had to get this little hug buddy thing.
Because it's so cute. Oh man, do you have to not have a pop socket?
No, then you can just smush it in there. Hopefully.
Oh hell yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah.
And then we got 3 cans of the Rust-Oleum. I'll show you guys everything when we get home. A little bit of sandpaper, some tape, but should have enough to get the wheels looking really, really pretty. All right, so I figured you guys would want to see the before. As you can tell, there is a lot of curb rash on these. Well, not a lot, but we'll definitely be able to clean these up pretty nice. And they're really dirty, so we got to get all the rocks, all the brake dust off of there before we spray them. And then I'm also gonna jack the car up and take the wheels off, because we could put trash bags behind, but I think they're gonna spray and look a lot better if we actually take the wheels off the car. So I'm gonna pull this into the garage, we're gonna jack it up, take the wheels off, clean the wheels up, and then we'll start spraying. So yeah, right now they are OEM color, but soon they will be a gloss sparkly black. And I think this car is gonna look a ton better. Some of you might like that color, but I really just want to switch it up. All right, guys, so the most important part about spraying your wheels or putting a new color is making sure that they're clean and there's nothing on the surface. So this right here is literally just soap and water. I'm just spraying the wheel, loosen up all that brake dust, and then I've also got some shop towels right there that I'm gonna go ahead and clean these up with before Dan gets here. So once we have these clean, take them off the car, make sure they're completely dry, and then we'll start spraying them. We do also have to sand them down a little bit, because I've showed you guys already, there's a little bit of curb rash. So make sure they're clean. I'm gonna spray all 4 wheels, and then Grace is gonna help me wipe these down to get rid of all the brake dust, and then they should be prepped and ready to go. So you can probably see all the brake dust, so I'm just literally gonna spray the crap out of the wheels, loosen all that stuff up. Yeah, the fronts are bad. I think these are gonna look so much better once they are all clean. So yeah, make sure you just douse these with soap and water, or if you have like actual wheel cleaner, you can use that too. But you know, we're a budget channel here, so. So before you wipe them down, just make sure you take your soap and water, spray them all the way down. Make sure you kind of get all the nooks and crannies of the wheel. And once they are covered all the way and you've let them sit for a second, take these shop towels, which I have an abundance of, and take the shop towel, make sure you wipe them down thoroughly, try and get, like I said, all the nooks and crannies so you don't miss any of that brake dust, because brake dust builds up absolutely everywhere, and we're working out of a tiny garage, so I'm a little compact for space, but that is okay. As you can tell, they start to clean up really nicely, really quickly. So all other 3 wheels are done. This is the last wheel we have to do, and then we'll take the wheels off, tape them up, and we will start spraying. All right, so I figured I'd show you guys every single thing you'll need to spray your wheels. So right here, this is just masking tape to tape off the sides of the wheels. So that way we don't get too much overspray. We bought 3 cans of the actual color. It's called graphite. It's the Rust-Oleum, and it's got a nice little black sparkle to it. So we got 3 cans of that. That should be enough. If we need to go get a 4th, we can. And then we did get the same brand, a clear coat, just for the top of them, keep them protected, make sure they don't wear, and that they have a nice gloss finish. So this is the gloss clear. And then not sure if we're gonna use these, but they do have a little bit of curb rash, so we got a really gritty sanding block, and then we got a little bit finer sanding block. Not sure if we'll end up using these. We might return them because the curb rash isn't too bad, and I don't think it'll be super noticeable once we paint the wheels. But yeah, this is all you guys will need. This is about 60 bucks to paint your wheels. Much cheaper than getting them powder coated. So if you guys want, this is a great option. So I will show you guys how to make your wheels look absolutely beautiful and look like they were done by a professional. Gracie's just finishing up getting them all clean. Looking.
Go back over yours.
Did you? I kind of suck at the cleaning part, but that's what Grace is for. Women are good at cleaning, right?
Like this.
I'm just kidding. No, they honestly cleaned up pretty nice though. I told Grace, I was like, you want to just leave them the color they are? But she doesn't want to. So I didn't tell you guys, but I am ordering spacers for up front because we do have spacers in the rear and the fitment looks much better. So we're gonna get some for up front because as you can tell, that fitment is just not very good. So we're gonna make it poke out a little bit more and you'll be riding in style, babe.
I'm excited.
Alright guys, so we got all the wheels off. Dan came in clutch. He brought his big jack since ours broke. So wheels are no longer on. Grace is finishing cleaning them. And then we're going to take that green tape and we're going to tape these off. We were going to put them in trash bags, but couldn't get trash bags big enough. And sun is going down. We don't have a ton of sunlight left, so we really need to start spraying them. That way they can dry. And we can get all the coats of the actual color and the clear coat on. So let's go ahead and tape these up, then they'll be ready to spray. Alright, so this is going to be the worst DIY you guys have ever seen, but this is some of the least sticky tape I've ever used. So we basically just line the entire thing. It's honestly not a big deal if you get it on the actual tire itself, because usually it will wear off over time, and this is a peelable stuff, so it shouldn't be a big issue. So wheels are prepped. I'm gonna start spraying. We're probably gonna do 1 coat on each first, let it dry. We'll probably do like 3 or 4 coats of this and then a couple coats of the clear coat. So let's start spraying.
Love it.
They look almost identical to my Evo 8 ones.
What's on your Evo 8? Did you just do like a shiny black or something?
No, it's a graphite gray too.
Huh.
It's a Chevy paint code. All right, guys, so we got one coat on, and honestly, they look so good. It's like a very dark gray with some flake in it, and I'm so happy. They are spotting a little bit, but I feel like after a second coat, they should be hopefully a little bit better. And like you guys can't tell, but when you're in person, there's a little bit of spotting, but I love the color of them so far. What you think, Dan?
Yeah.
Pretty sick?
I love it.
Hell yeah. I'm so excited. Honestly, they're coming out really good. We are running low on sunlight. You can't see the sun anymore, so we're fighting the clock, but we're gonna do probably 2 more coats and then spray some clear coat and let them dry fully. All right, guys, so I don't know if you'll be able to tell from the video, but it's definitely got a lot of sparkle in it. So they both have, all wheels have 2 coats on them. We have half can of each paint left. So we're gonna do a 3rd coat, and honestly, I think they look so good. They spotted a little bit, but with 2 coats, it definitely cleared it up, and I think with 3, they're gonna look really, really, really good. All right, guys, so when you are spraying, one of the most important things is to not hold the trigger down. So even like Dan's doing, I like to do real small little spurt. That way you don't get too much overspray and it doesn't become runny. So when you do it, so make sure when you do it, you move the can as you're pulling the trigger. So do it real quick, but just little bursts of paint. And that makes it so you get really, really nice even coverage, and then you won't get any runny spots either. Because if you get it runny, it's not a big deal, but it will kind of clump up and your wheel won't look as good. So make sure you use that when you're spraying your own wheels. I'm gonna sit down. I feel fine. Dan, you must have been standing way too close. Dan's over here high off of paint. Dan also bought a new Miata today. He got it's a 99, right?
Yeah.
So a 99 Miata, it's got the 1.8, so he's swapping that into his yellow Miata. So if you guys haven't, go follow him because he helped out a lot today. And he brought a jack for us so we could get these wheels off. But speaking of wheels, here they are, 4 coats deep, and I am so in love. The lighting's really soft right now, so they probably don't look a ton different, but once they're back on the car, you guys are gonna be in love because these look absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, we let these sit for about 45 minutes. Probably not enough time, but I feel like they should be good for a clear coat. So we're gonna do 1 or 2 coats of clear, and then we're gonna let them sit in the garage and dry, and I will show you guys the finished product in the morning. But honestly, I am so happy with how they came out. They look fantastic. Baby, what you think?
I think they look so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love them.
Are you in love with them? Good. All right, guys, 1 coat of clear is on there. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but look at that. The finish on these is so nice. So I highly recommend this Rust-Oleum stuff. The clear coat and the base coat were both the same brand. And honestly, I've used Plasti-Dip before, but I think this sprayed a little bit better. And it's like 40 degrees outside and it still sprayed just fine. So highly recommend this Rust-Oleum stuff. And it's like 10 bucks a can at, where did we get this? Advance, babe? All right, guys, so it's now dark out. So I'm using a flashlight, but wheels are in the garage. We're gonna let them sit for probably 12 hours to dry, but oh my gosh, they look so good. You can see there's a little bit of overspray, so the wheels or the tires are sparkly, but they came out really nice, and I think they're gonna look sick on the Evo. So we'll pick the vlog up tomorrow morning and I will show you guys the new wheels. Well, guys, the finished product is absolutely awesome. I'm so happy with how they turned out. I actually came out at like midnight last night, let them sit for about 6 hours before I put them back on the car, but they came out so nice. So if you guys are ready, here are the new wheels. hope you guys found this video useful / entertaining. If you guys have questions on how to paint your wheels, suggestions, or anything like that, leave them down below. I do have an exhaust coming for the Evo X, so I'm so excited to make this thing loud and sound like it should. So stay tuned, there will be an exhaust video here in the very near future. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Now, if there's anything you guys want to see me do to the Evo 10, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.